Welcome and karibuni to Aroma of Zanzibar. Today I'm going to share with you how I'm making this very simple, delicious bread. So in my bowl there, I added 1 tablespoon of instant yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 cup of lukewarm water, just little warm. All right, so we're just going to mix this well and then cover it and let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. So in the meantime, I'm going to sift my flour. I'm using 5 cups of all-purpose flour, and this is the kind of cup that I use to measure. That's about 625 grams. And then to that, I added 2 teaspoons of salt. And then we're just going to mix and combine the salt to make sure it's equally distributed. And now my yeast is ready. And to the yeast, I added 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. You can use olive oil if you wish. That's not a problem. Then I'm going to pour my wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. Just going to mix it. Start mixing and getting the dough together. I added 1 more cup of lukewarm water. We're just going to mix it. And at this point, I'm not going to start kneading it. I'm just going to cover the dough just the way it is for about, let it rest for about 20 minutes. You want those glutens to rest before we start really to get them working. All right, so just cover it. And after 20 minutes, now I'm ready to knead the dough. So you can keep the dough you can knead the dough in the same bowl or whatever you're using if you're comfortable, or if you're not comfortable like me, I just shift it to a flat surface, and I'm just going to knead this dough for about 8 to 10 minutes. All right, we need a good kneading for this. All right, and you want your dough to be very soft, so if you feel that you need to add little water, please go ahead and add maybe a teaspoon or so, just to make sure that it's nice and soft. Right, so after about 10 minutes, this is what you're going to have. And you want to know if your dough is ready, you're just going to press your finger and it will spring right back. All right, so now at this time, I'm going to put it in the bowl. And first, we're going to grease the bowl to make sure that when the dough is rising, it's not going to be restricted by getting stuck at the bowl, the sides of the bowl. And then after that, just put the dough, cover it, and let it sit for about 1 hour to rise. After 1 hour, I got this beautiful dough that I love to punch it down. Okay, let me just gonna put it down like that, and I'm going to divide this into 2 equal portions. You can make 1 huge bread, you can make 4. It depends on the size of the pan that you're using. All right, so before that, we're going to pre-shape the dough. Okay, this is what we do. You want it to be round because it's going to be easy to shape the bread. All right, so you're just going to pinch, pull, and tuck. Okay, just like that. It's very simple. And then I'll show you the second one, how I do it. All right, and then the same way, you're going to tuck, pull, and tuck. Okay, pull and tuck, or pull and pinch, whatever you want to say, until you get a nice ball shape like that. And we're going to cover this and let it rest for about 20 minutes. Now in the meantime, I've got 1 glass baking pan and 1, I don't know, steel or whatever this is. I just wanted to show you that you can use either one of this. So I'm greasing it with oil. You can do butter, you can do shortening. They will all work. All right. So we're going to grease this too. And now it's been like 20 minutes, and now I'm ready to shape the bread. And you're just going to press it like that, just like how you do the pizza. You don't need to roll it with a pin, with a rolling pin. And if you feel it's a little bit hard, you can put some oil in your tips of your fingers or a little water, and that should be easy to handle. And now we're just going to roll and tuck, roll and tuck. It's so easy. Who would have thought it's so easy to make bread? Guys, I made, I think, 3 types of bread in this 1 week. So if you guys are interested, I've got a whole wheat bread and I've got some kind of bread. All right? And because, the lockdown time for many of us who are in quarantine, I think everybody has turned into cooking. And bread is one thing that everybody uses. So roll and tuck, roll and tuck, and that's it. And now we're going to cover it and let it sit for about 45 minutes to 1 hour. You want to check it at 45 minutes because you don't want it to overspill from your pan. So this is what I'm looking for. And my oven was at 370 degrees Fahrenheit, 187 Celsius, and this was baked for 30 minutes. As you can see, this bread is amazing. So while it was still hot, actually it's supposed to be warm, but I just couldn't wait. And then what I like to do is just put some butter there to get some beautiful shine. It's not necessary, but it looks beautiful. And then the other one too. And this bread is so soft. It was so soft. It was even difficult to slice it. You will see. But it was difficult to slice it because we couldn't wait. The best thing about baking your own bread is when you're able to slice it while it's still hot. But it's always advisable to wait. So it was kind of difficult to slice it. It's hot because it was very soft and so hot, but it was amazing. Anyway, thank you. For more recipes, please visit me at Aroma of Zanzibar. You'll find all the measurements and ingredients in the description box below and also in this very last page. Thank you so much. Stay home and stay safe.